Welcome back, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the Load and Fire channel. By the time you're looking at this video, I'm well and truly on my way towards Minsk to watch the Twisted Cup finals, which will be this Saturday. Offline finals, the champions from EU, Asia, North America and Russia will be there, and I'm invited to watch, so very much excited to go there. But almost on upwards to the subject at hand, and that is how to play Supremacy. And I've decided to sort of redo the two videos I had already done on Supremacy. It was introduced, as you all know, in update 3.0 as the big new game mode in Blitz. Basically it was just encounter before 7 people facing off against 7 other people on the other team, and a base in the middle. And Supremacy added 2 or 3 more bases depending on the map, and one of the teams gets 1000 points early on, and that team wins, or no cap kill, or that's doable as well. But Supremacy, you really have to rethink your strategies at a few games. Basically, I have 4 games for you today. This one is a very quick one on Desert Sands, and this one is not your typical Supremacy game. This is basically a matter of us forming a big steel fist against the red team. Another small pro tip shown by the FV and this E4: do pack a fire extinguisher and a repair pack, because you will get whacked when there's big guns running your way. And as you can see, the Reds have captured the C cap, we have A, so that's all well and good. I've said it in my earlier videos, do try to get a cap running on Supremacy. But I'm going to reword that advice. It isn't always necessary to get all the caps running. I've won a few Supremacy games where we were able to really rip the Reds to pieces by keeping all the guns together and killing them one by one, and fairly quickly as well. So it is about tactics. It is about recognizing what is going to happen. I wanted to well, help our team mediums in the desert, because I was at Desert Sands before. During this run I had at tier 10, and the 5U tanks were running into the desert even though it was Supremacy. I think on Desert Sands capping A and B is the better option, because if you look at how the bases are laid out in Supremacy mode, it is, well, in my opinion at least, clear to see that Wargaming wants you to go to areas you normally don't go to when you're driving in Encounter mode. Most of the battles in Encounter are done in the desert at Desert Sands, so hence there are 2 Supremacy caps in the town area. And if you capture those spots, yeah, then you have a very good chance of winning, because the town is fairly easily defended. The A cap is hard to recapture once you have it and when you have the town. And you can overwatch the B cap, so that's all well and good. This one is a bit more tactical as well. We will lose a fair few cap points to the red team, but you can see this is a Himmelsdorf in terms of lineup, fairly evenly matched, I think, because the reds have some more tank destroyers, we have more heavies, they have 1 less medium. So in that regard, this is a very good game in terms of matchmaking, I think. Not completely evenly distributed, but nonetheless fairly useful. There's an M103 over there, IS-8 behind me. I know I'm watching the minimap, so I know I can't be shot from the back, I can't be shot from the left. So this is, yeah, your typical, say, your typical Supremacy match where you capture a base, you get the cap running, you get the points on almost an upward, you get the clock ticking. And this is how you can play. But what you can also do is just wear the reds down, make your shots count, don't get stupid hits, and you can see 1-on-1, 2 bases for us, 2 bases for the red team. But we managed to unload our clip into the M103 and into the IS-8. And now it's a matter of pushing. And if you take a look at the minimap as well, you can see that our long medium, the PTA, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he's rolling in pretty hard on towards the A cap, but he's doing the good thing. He's bypassing the A cap. He's not bothered with retaking it. He's going into C as well, while we take out the M103. He's not bothered by taking the C cap. He is losing hit points. He's going to shoot, but he's being a really pain in the ass as well. because the Reds are probably turning the turrets towards him, and they are trying to shoot him. And in the meanwhile, he's managed to go away. We lose the B cap. We have lost our Grill, our tank destroyer. We are losing. We've lost another tank, but Reds are losing tanks at an alarming rate as well. And even though they have 3 caps running now, we have the upper hand, I think, in terms of DPM. The PTA is a one-shot. He will go down. The IS-8 is behind me. Please don't block me. Thank you very much. I can shoot the T-124. PTA wants to get involved and he gets whacked for it. But I have put in 9 shots into the Reds, so that's all well and good. I'm reloading now and I'm pushing forward because I want to lock this T-54 into place. I can see my team is capturing the C cap as well, just 2 tanks left. And this is a bit more in terms of thought process, a bit more in terms of looking at the clock, looking at what's happening, and that's why Supremacy can be a very rewarding game. The first one, there's a sense pretty much encounter. Iron Fist, muscle, big guns rolling in. Poor Reds, poor display of them actually, so you have to be slightly lucky. The other game I had after that one was on Mayan encounter and we got completely whacked. So yeah, it balances out in that regard, the matchmaking and the teams, etc. But Supremacy is more about where you are the most valuable at that moment. And I thought with the speed of the AMX-50B and my triple shot autoloader, I would be best to go into the B cap. I had already seen the lineup and I was predicting that there would be nobody quicker to the D cap. I said B before, but it was a D really. There would be no one quicker to the D cap than me. So that's why I decided to roll in. And here I'm looking again at the lineup and you can see Reds have a few big guns and quick guns. Our 140 wants to go to C. I don't. And I don't want to go towards C because A and B are closer together. Plus, Reds have 3 heavies and 3 big gun tank destroyers and a lone medium. So I'm hoping that lone medium will go towards the corner towards A or whatever, and that he will get spotted by our medium. But our medium is rolling into the B cap, AMX-50B together with me. That's good. That's 3 shots again, 1200 damage. I have a big gun on my FV, so I'm going to roll in. Why? No one spotted at A. No one is capturing, trying to reset the B counter, so that's leading me to think that all the Reds are in and around the C cap. And yes, there it goes. Clock gets ticking. They are in the C cap. No one spotted yet in that bush. I'm not spotted, so that means there is no tank destroyer in there. By large, you never know, but they're probably not in there. And I'm trying to find my first target, because we are capturing the A cap as well, so if I can hold the line over here, that would be truly fantastic. Thank you very much, Leopard, for just popping out, allowing me to shoot, because I see the red outline. There we go, 895 critical hit. And we are using adrenaline. I know I won't be able to reshoot that Leopard again. I won't be able to hit him for a second time. But I will be able to shoot any tank that is rolling in over here. And I want to get a second shot in as quickly as possible. And this is my next target, the big one, the FE. Why? He's a tier 10. He's a big tank destroyer. I want to take him out, hopefully. But at least get him down to as little as hit points as possible. You can see I'm also driving backwards. I am keeping an eye out towards the B cap. I took a peek to the right. Here I'm making a bit of a mistake, not necessarily on my next shot on the M103. Could have shot on the turret, maybe. But yeah, the M103 is going down. There it is. Thank you very much. But we are 3 tanks left now. I can't shoot the Leopard, that's unfortunate. And the slight mistake I make here is I was thinking that the FE was still behind those walls, and he wasn't. He was behind the tower, so that's a bit annoying, and I get a nasty little lag spike over here. But what I'm doing here, and that's what I mainly wanted to show you, is I'm prioritizing my targets. Why? We got 2 caps. We have an A cap and a B cap. And our B cap is contested now, but our AMX-50B is going to reset the B cap. and I'm going to bump into... No, the reds are just rolling off because they're thinking, okay, they can kill this FE. Should have switched maybe to AP, but I didn't really bother because there's a leopard behind me. I'm going to get killed now. But I've done my damage worth, I think, by shooting that M134 1000, by putting a big shell into the FE, and by putting a really nasty shot into the leopard at the beginning. And our AMX is still full health. He probably would be best now to shoot the leopard, but keep an eye out on the clock. Reds should have gone towards the A cap, one of them, and towards the B cap, and not rush in on the AMX, because they are going to lose this one. And one of them is realizing now that they should really get the B cap sorted, stop that clock from ticking, stop that clock from giving us points. Lovely little shot on the leopard, which makes him lose his track and then miss a shot on the AMX. But here we go. 1000 points, and he gets a 1 versus 4 Kolobanov, and even manages to scrape through at 68 points. Thank you very much, Supremacy mode, for having that feature in there. The first to get to 1000 points wins. So it's not a matter of killing red tanks, of shooting red tanks. Sometimes you can be at a position to deny the reds from taking a cap. That's a possibility you can do, and that's exactly what we're going to do in the next match as well, because again I'm in the AMX 50B. I'm rolling in very hard on towards the A cap. Why? 4 tank destroyers, 2 mediums on reds. We have a lot more mediums. They have only got 1 heavy. I am the quickest one by far. I'm quicker than an IS-7. Not very much, but I am quicker. And if I can get my tank parked right up against the bunker into the A cap, I should be able to capture that one. And that's my thought process. You can see I'm going in there, balls deep, straight in, dive in, engine boost, using the buildings, the rocks, the bunkers for cover. And there we go, we are going to capture the C cap. And there it is, hello IS-7, I'm just a bit quicker. Sorry leopards, yeah, sorry. Just plain sorry. You can again see at C that there's a Centurion 7/1 from our team going into C. Our team is going towards A and trying to really whack the reds. There is a gorilla, and I just don't shoot him. I shoot him into the I-7. That's all well and good. I can track him because autoloader, and I can track him again because autoloader. Thank you very much. That is a full clip into the reds. 1200 hit points done, and we have 2 bases sorted. I'm going to make a few stupid mistakes. I was thinking that an FE was rolling forward, but then again he wasn't, because there he is. Hello. And I just can't get away in time enough. 900 damage done. That's stupid. This shot bounces, goes in on the cupola. And can we now kill that I-7? Yes, we can. Through its side. There we go. And just peek through. Thank you. And we bounce a shot from the E4, I think, or the waffle, one of them. So again, 2 full clips in there. I should have stayed behind this dead leopard now, because I'm bouncing the shot from the 54. But yeah, I hope, even though I'm making a few mistakes in here in this match, I do hope I have managed to show you my thought process on matches like this. It's not necessarily a matter of killing all the red tanks. I mean, these games I'm showing you here, well, I'm not saying they're mediocre, but well, they aren't the best games from my book, from my list in the EMX 50B so far. I have better games in them, but I'm doing my best. I'm shooting reds from time to time, and I'm doing my damage worth, and I'm going to noob out over here because I got shot by that 54 and I can shoot him in return. But then I don't know why I wanted to peek out. I wanted to get a shot into him to show off something about autoloaders, and then I drive back just a bit too late. Stupid. But again, look at the clock. Because our E75 gets killed now, that means we have a bit of a setback. 30 points taken from us, 30 points going towards the reds. But our FE whacks that 54. He probably should have driven into that bunker, rather than straight into the red FE or into the big rock, whatever. He gets killed now, but we get 2 bases. Lovely. and we have a Centurion. So if he just stays alive and he doesn't show himself, we should be all well and good. But he doesn't. Luckily, the clock had just hit 1000 before he was killed by that FV. So we've lost all tanks, but we've won the game, and yeah. I hope I have managed to show you my thought process on Supremacy. Do take a look at all the maps, all the videos as well, because they are very good. Especially the first one, a real nail biter in the IS-7 at the end. Link is going to pop up in a second over here, and yeah, I see you all on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe from Minsk, maybe not. Nevertheless, cheers and happy tanking!